Hello, Americans. Another friends, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. Alright, man, so clearing off some of these cottonwoods. We're gonna actually do the process of downing some more cottonwoods. Chores on the creek bottom just never end, man. Alright, man. Whoa, dude, I'm like zoomed away and hey, that's a little bit better. So this morning I just wanted to get on here and dude, if you don't, here we go again, man. We'll put this out there because I always end up with the said you can't fix stupid, man. I always end up with stupid people. You know, not everybody. Just saying, man, that there's a lot of stupid people and stupid comments out there. You know, one of the things I'm going to tell you right now is if you don't like when I jump around to things and tell you the truth, then you might as well just turn this crap off right now, man. Right now. Turn it off. You know, it doesn't, you know. I put this stuff out here to share, and these days there is sure the heck a lot of stuff to put out there right now. Alright, man, this morning, branches out my way so I can poke myself in the eyeball. This morning, man, let's talk. Yeah, I've been for the last, man, it's kind of noisy out there this morning between airplanes, construction equipment. They played the same place that it was. Hear the birds, though. Over, if you can hear them over the everything else. Yeah, man, this morning, the last, I don't know what it's been, 4 or 5 days. I've been watching and researching and reading and listening to this, there's not a lot out on it, man. That's the other thing, but is the train, you know, the derailment of the train. You know, and if you've seen the footage where it looks like, you know, obviously there's issues with the axles or whatever, or somebody sabotaged it, who knows, man. But there's footage, and I think it was 4 hours or something before it actually wrecked, and I can't remember how many cars there was of toxic, you know, the one chemical. Man, I'm not going to get on here. You can go to other videos. Not a ton of videos on it, but other videos, and, you know, they name out the, you know, the chemicals. I know the one was the same chemical that they used in World War I, and it killed 18,000 or 28,000 people or something. Insane, man. So, man, I've been watching and all that. Like I said, I haven't done a video or nothing on it because, you know, I kind of want to. I was going to write down, I've got some stuff jotted down. I was going to do one of those kind of videos, but I wasn't feeling it, man. But I definitely wanted to talk about it. I already had a video scheduled for the next video that I'm actually going to probably end up putting on early, just so I can get this one out now, because I don't really care about the, you know, the algorithms and all that, man. In these times, it's just getting information. I just can't even, so hard to even concept all this stuff, man. Just like I said in the video or before last or the last video, I don't know, they all run together, but dude, we're in. I don't give a crap what any, of course there's the comments on there. I don't give a crap what anybody says. You're not going to recognize, you know, maybe this is the whole thing, is you're not going to recognize, you know, These days, you don't need boots on the ground. You don't need tanks and airplanes and nukes, and that stuff might come later. Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows what China and friggin' Russia's got going on, you know, or planned. But, have you looked into, man, I wrote this stuff down like I said, but look and see how many power grid places have been sabotaged and attacked and shot up and everything just this year, 2023, just the last, what is that, man, month and a half? Look and see how many have. It'll blow your flipping mind. And then how many in the last year, say, how many water supplies and people messing with, you know, feeding the city. Get the hell out of the city, son. That's my first thing. And if you can't, you know, and I understand that too, man. But back to the freaking trains. I haven't watched. I did see there's an interview. Oh, whose channel was it on? But an interview with a couple, you know, they're living in that area. And I haven't watched that yet. You know, and of course, old Biden, man, let out a release today. Oh, everything's fine. Your water supply and all that, it's okay. He's got to go, dude. What in the heck? Oh, Lord. Oh, he makes us all feel better. Freaking brain dead. Oh, dude. I can't even believe, man. Still, the polls, I still can't believe, man. Like 40% they say are still behind him and camel toes. Dude, what the hell? Brain dead. So, back to that. So, man, I was looking at this one map. You know, man, they've, you know, fish are dying in the creeks, man. Chickens are dying in the backyard. They were fine yesterday or day before. The foxes, there was somewhere where they raised foxes and they're dying, and people's dogs are dying, and then that one gal made the comment, what's it going to be like for us in 20 years? Darling, I don't think it's going to be no 20 years. Man, if everything, you know, if all that stuff's dying in a day or two, I don't think 20 years is, I think it's going to be a lot earlier than that, or it's going to be a miserable mother. Dude, they are attacking us, man. They are attacking us, and you gotta watch what you say on this thing, you know, but we're being attacked, and I think a lot of it's our own folks are working with them too. Well, here's another one, man. Here's another one. Let's back off the thing, man. The train cars, it's going to be a canoval. They're going to, as much as they're going, man, then they lit it on fire, and now it's a cloud. And I was looking at the map on all the places that it affects, man, especially the water, you know, the aquifers and the wells and the rivers and streams and all that. Dude, it runs all the way into Montana to the Idaho border. That's how far this is going to affect. And now they've put it up in the sky, man. The people east of it and stuff. Oh, Lord, man. It is, you know, it goes back to they were talking about acid rain, man. I grew up, you know, man, the 80s and stuff. I remember them talking about acid rain in the 70s and 80s. Dude, you know, and it was all, you know, of course, I was just a kid, so I didn't concept it like you do now. But what was I going to wander off, man? Like I said, dude, if all the crap that's going on doesn't scatterbrain you, you must be one level-headed, organized, because there is so much crap going on that you can't even keep up. What else is I got? Man, I should have got my dang notes, I know. But a lot of y'all like it, man. Let me read this comment. You know, because when we do these conversations like this is the kind of, you know, you know, where you're talking to me over the fence, man, and we're just talking, you know, and just jumping from one subject to another. That's the kind of videos I try to put out. I ain't trying to get all technical. But I got this comment this morning that just made my heart happy. Hang with me. All right, this is from Ellen Smith. And she says, watching your videos is like stopping by a neighbor's house when you see them outside in the yard. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Ellen. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of conversations that I'm wanting to have. You know, man, and we've got to... all us neighbors need to get together. We got to do something about this crap. The other one that I wanted to touch on, this one, you know, the UFOs. Some of the stuff I'm reading and where it's leaning or heading is it's looking like old Joe might just be shooting our own weather balloons out of there. Really? Is that why they're shooting them over water? And this is all just a smoke screen. That I think is true. And then you can dive deeper into it, man. There's the one channel or whatever, blue something. And I got a little bit in. I try not to go too crazy with it all, but this, and I can see them doing this. They're predicting or whatever that in a year or so that the powers be or whatever you want to call them, the jackasses, are going to put out that we're being attacked by aliens to cover up other things that they are in the process of doing. Just watching some of the interviews and the things since the balloons and all that, I sure can see a lot of people jumping on board of that. That's pretty sad. Do I believe in aliens? Sure. I've seen some crazy crap in my day, man. You can go back on my videos, I actually talk about it. But I think the government and administration stuff that's in there right now will try to use that. Dude, them idiots will try to do anything. Just like, oh, everything's fine over there. Just keep on keeping on. Whoa, look at that black cloud. On that, did that show, man, that movie that was, what the heck's it called? So that movie called White Noise on Netflix that everybody, because it's in the same, it takes place in the same area. There's a big pile up of train cars and everything, man, and then they light the chemicals on fire. There's the big cloud and all that, dude. It is I sat down, man. Me and Miss Kitty tried to watch it last night. I kept on going. It's that is one strange. Sorry about the chickens. It's one strange dang movie. I ended up turning it off, and then this morning with coffee, because there was a part in it that, I don't know, one of the shows had showed this clip, of them talking, cussing and stuff, yelling, that's not a storm cloud, blah, blah, blah. And, dude, I'd never even seen that part in that movie. So I let the last little bit run out this morning, finished it off from last night, drinking my coffee, just to see if that part was in there, if they went back to that. So, personally, it may have just been a coincidence, which is pretty crazy. But, or maybe somebody got some crazy idea from that movie, man. I can't believe that anybody even spent the time watching it. Battery go dead on this. Wasn't dead, but go dead on this. Something's running the battery down on the Yoda van. So I didn't plug it in yesterday, but then one last, well, maybe not. You never know if it's the last thing I'm going to talk about or address. This is just the stuff that some of it, like I said, the train cars and all that, dude, I think that's going to only get worse. And then I heard stuff that there was other ones, too. She can't even keep up. But the other one, as I was watching this morning and, been hearing Can't remember what it's called or whatever, but old freaking Slow Joe is, I don't know when it's supposed to go through or whatever, but is, I don't know if you call it passing it or whatever, because I never voted on it. But, whatever. I don't even know what they call them, man. Dude, I ain't no technical. I'm just no Idaho hillbilly, man. I ain't no technical political scientist. But there's some order that Biden is pushing through that is going to make it so you cannot buy chicks, you know, like chickens, that you cannot buy chicks, because we've ordered them in the past. There's actually a place down in Dunlap, down in between Caldwell and Nampa, that we bought chicks forever, you know, forever. We've been having friends that work there. You know, back in the day, we used to, I can't remember the largest count, but we used to raise, you know, hollers, hey, look at that crazy line across the sky. Let's not go there. But we used to, 300 or 400, you know, we used to sell layers back, and it was, here we go off on a story, man. Hold on, I'll get back to that other in a minute. We're getting all these layers, and we had 300 or 400 chickens, you know, chicks that we raised up. And we'd sell some of them before they started laying, but we had them and the timing, everything was good. So we had a bunch of layers, you know, they were just starting to lay. And down there in the flatlands, down in Boise, this was, I don't know when it was, man, 11 or 12 years ago. And we were down out towards Marcy, Idaho, down by the Snake River, kind of. And Boise passed a ordinance or whatever that you could have 2 hens, you know, in city limits. Dude, we started, man, $25 a pop, man, is what we were selling laying hens for, man, and just handing them babies out. We've sold so many chickens back there. All right, back to the other. So Biden's pushing some, you know, hoorah through. Dude, we've got to get rid of them, all of them. Pushing some hooroo through that you cannot buy, you cannot order chicks in or buy chicks across the state line. So like Oregon, man, I can dang near throw a rock, you know, across the Snake River and stuff and hit Oregon, but I can't buy chickens and have them. Dude, I don't even know if you can transport them. I don't know if where it goes into that. And that's where, like, say, D&B Supply or Tractor Supply is in Oregon. So are they getting, is the feds going to be waiting at the bridge? I don't know. Well, we got that incubator, so we're hoping not to have to buy any. But anyway, so they passed a law, and a lot of people, you know, you order in the season and stuff. We go take our packages to the post office, you know. I always laugh and tease them in there because it sounds like a dang farm, you know. You can hear all them chicks and stuff. Well, it's looking like they won't be able to do that. So I was watching, what is his, I can't pronounce his last name, Yancey or Giannis TV. Anyway, him and his wife were on there this morning doing and I watch them quite a bit. He's got good information. And she was actually doing the thing. She'd went to get some chicks or something, and did it 5 o'clock or 5:30 or 4:30 in the morning. There was people lined up in front of and it wasn't even a Tractor Supply, it was just like a little farm and feed store, and they were lined up at the door waiting for them to open at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. They were lined up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, 5:30, I can't remember what time it was, in the morning, hours before they were even going to open, and they were in line to get chicks. It was like they were standing in line at a Hank Williams Jr. concert, man. Holy smokes, dude, we are so much trouble. There's touching on just a little bit, dude. I could just go on and on all day about all this crap. You know, I said it before. I said it a few minutes ago, man. I think we're in World War III, and I think that whether they'll start sending in the chemtrails, whether they'll send in troops or right now, I think that they're just trying to break us down and testing Slow Joe, and he's flunking. I never dreamed, man, in a zillion years. Man, you hear, you know, when people are around, oh, man, they'll ruin this country, man. I've been hearing that for, you know, since I was old enough to vote. And you believe it to a point and stuff. But this, in my 54 years, this is the most damage and craziest crap that I've ever seen politicians, especially these Dems, get away with. What a world of hurt, man. And y'all better wake up that ain't, you know, on the bad comments. I don't give a shit about the bad comments. But the, you know, stupid. That's what I'd say. Stupid comments to people and you conspiracy theory and blah, 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 blah. Dude, shut up, man. Get off my channel now. And it ain't even worth your time because all I'm going to do is block and delete your butt. That's it, man. Good Lord willing. Them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.